everyone, and welcome to the General Hospital recap for October 24th. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps, and also be a beauty and hit that bell down below so you get notified every time we upload a new video or recaps. I also wanted to add in this video, I know we missed Patio Chat Sunday. My mom's over a week behind on the show, but she is catching up and we will be back this Sunday with a new Patio Chat. So let's get right to it. At the Metro Court, Jordan gets a text that she has 2 weeks off in January. Woo! Her vacation came through. She and Curtis are gonna go on vacation. They disagree where they want to go though. Curtis wants more tropical in Fiji and she wants more skiing in the Alps. She agrees to Fiji though, and next time they'll do the Alps. Why do you want to be cold on vacation? I'm cold and I'm not even on vacation. And they're in Rochester. Well, they're up by Rochester, which is even colder than here. Why you want to be cold on vacation, Jordan? I don't care how fun skiing is, it's cold. Stella texts Jordan. She asks to see her at General Hospital. Jordan is going to head over there, and then Curtis gets a text and is like, whew. At ELQ, Nelle comes into Michael's office. She's dropping off something he left at home, and she brings up him moving in. Alright, I had to put the umbrella up because it started to drizzle. Fun. She says it could be subconscious, that he left something at her house because he secretly wants to live there subconsciously. Girl, I don't think so. She never had someone who accepted her like he accepts her, not even Zach did. And Michael's like, you know what, I'll think about it. And she has a surprise and tells him not to work late. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to work late, but I'm just stopping by the launch party on my way, or your place, on my way somewhere. And she tells him that she got tickets to Dear Evan Hansen tonight. Nina helped her get them. She pulled some strings. And she didn't put two and two together that tonight's the launch party. Oh my goodness. She's like, you know what, it's okay. I can sell the tickets. You can't miss this. And Michael's like, no, I'll go see the play. Like, it's a really good play. They'll go to the city tonight. He'll even call a driver. He'll barely see Jason at the party anyway, so he might as well go to this play. Nelle leaves, and Curtis comes into Michael's office. There was something already in motion when Michael asked him to drop the investigation. And Michael says that he's not interested in seeing this, and Curtis is like, look dude, I know, but like you really need to see this. At General Hospital, Stella tells Jordan the situation. A 24-year-old woman with a burst appendix came in. She has no health insurance and she's undocumented. She's been working 2 jobs to put herself through school. Some guy at the hospital decided to tip off ICE, and an ICE officer is here now. I don't know if they're agent because they're federal. Stella is afraid for this girl. Her family is here. She grew up here. She's never known another country. I like how General Hospital touches and addresses current events and shows you the reality of what these things we hear about on the news mean. And Jordan's like, look, this is a federal matter. I can't like do anything. And Stella's like, can't or won't help. So Jordan's like, okay. So she goes and speaks to the agent. She says she's the commissioner of the Port Charles Police Department, and her department has been investigating drug dealers who have been targeting the school that Clara goes to. Her name is Clara, I believe, Hernandez. She's been working with her force undercover, and she needs to stay in place or months of work will just disappear. He's like, I don't care. Why is that my problem? Like, I have my job to do. And she goes, well, it is your problem because this is about the opioid epidemic, which is a huge thing in the US and absolutely needs to be addressed 100%. The feds have been watching her investigation to mirror it themselves. Would he like to get his bosses involved in this? So Jordan does call his bosses and gets everything squared away. The officer leaves and Jordan takes the removal warrant from him and rips it up. And Stella's like, wow, you nearly had me convinced she was undercover if I didn't know any better. And Jordan says, well, sometimes people might surprise you. And like, I love Jordan, absolutely. And I love Jordan so much. In Andre's office, Andre calls Klein and tells him someone's getting close to the truth and they're gonna meet. But Elizabeth and Jake are at his door, and he says it's not a good time right now, and Jake asks if this is because of the man he saw in the park. And Andre's like, you know what, let's make this work. Who'd you see at the park? And they see Franco's painting, and now that's making more sense, even though none of this makes sense. So Elizabeth is going to sit in on this, if that's okay, and it is. Andre asks what's going on, and Jake says he saw a man in the park who looked just like his dad used to before he had to get his face reconstructed. Jake's seen pictures and remembers him a little bit, and Elizabeth didn't see the man, so she can't describe him. Elizabeth sends Jake out of the room real fast. Andre thinks they need to proceed carefully. Yeah, you think, Andre? Andre wants to schedule a private one-on-one session soon, not soon enough, and he wants to check in and make sure everything's okay, and to call him immediately if Jake mentions seeing or hearing this man again. Andre texts the people that he can meet now, and then he gets another text and looks concerned. Well, because Klein walks right into his office after Elizabeth and Jake leaves. Patient 6 is watching Jake Weber. It could be mere hours before he makes contact with someone. At Sonny's, Carly knows this launch party is going to be more of a last hurrah for the four of them. She misses how things used to be, and she misses Jason. Sonny shows Carly the note from this mystery person, and he tells her the story, and she feels Ava's lying. And even Carly doesn't know about the $40 cab reference story. And Sonny tells her the story, and she's like, wow, I never knew Jason like you were describing him, because he was kind of wild. She's never known Jason anything other than like stoic. How could someone know that? And Sonny doesn't know what it means. Nobody knows about the $40. He went to the meeting. Troy couldn't describe the guy, which surprises me, to be quite honest with you. Unless he really is like new. But like, really, you wouldn't know what Jason Morgan looks like if you're working for Sonny? All you would do is Google him. Well, he could describe that he had like the darkish, lightish hair and blah, 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 blah. Jason thinks it was an ambush, but Sonny doesn't think so. This guy wants to meet him, and Sonny really wants to meet him too, so he hopes he reaches out again. Sonny then calls Diane. He asks if she can get an injunction to stop the feds from tapping his phones. Michael and Carly's phones are tapped as well, so is Monica's. Jason seems to be the target. Diane is there, by the way. Like, he called her, now Diane's there. Sonny gets a call, it's Max, and Diane's like, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. And, like, I do that, so, like, I feel you. Even if it's someone I don't know, I'm like, tell them Carly says hi. I just like saying hi to people. What can I say? Someone is at one of their safe houses. A security code was put in that Sonny asked, when's the last time we used that security code, or when's the last time that security code was used, because it's a security code that hasn't been used in a while. At the Metro Court, Nelle tells Carly she and Michael can't make it to the party tonight, unfortunately, and she's talking very like, ooh, that tone, you know that tone? And Carly says that she doesn't have to worry about Bobby. Bobby's probably not going to be there. They won't see each other. And Nelle says, oh, it's not about her. We have plans. Michael insisted we go to the city tonight. He even called a driver, and her voice is just so goading. And I know it said goading in the description, but it was goading. Like, accurate. At Franco's office, Franco is sketching. Ava comes in. She wants to know what he's sketching. Ava is reopening her gallery and wants to represent him again. And he says, well, what I'm doing is like self-described art therapy. It's not anything that like is gonna go anywhere. Ava looks at the sketch he was making, and she says she knows this guy. And he's like, yeah, everyone knows Jason Morgan before how he looks now. And she's like, she says she must have seen an old picture or something at Sonny's, but she knows better. She flips through the book. He's made multiple sketches of Jason Morgan. She thanks him again for helping Kiki and leaves, and then she comes back after Franco leaves and sneaks into Franco's office and looks at the sketch again. Elizabeth and Jake run into Franco. She wants to talk to him real fast. She's worried about Jake and Jason. And at a safe house, patient Jason is breaking into a safe house and sets off the alarm. He gets it to go off though by putting in a security code. He gets guns and stuff out of a safe. He has this gun cleaning kit and he's working on cleaning his guns. He thinks he hears someone outside, but then like thinks better of it. And then Sonny is at the safe house. And he comes in and he's like, is anyone else here? Yes, someone else is there. And now end scene. Nelle says that they'll have Jason and Sam over at their place to celebrate. Their place. Our house. Their place. What? Curtis won't give up. He was hired to find the truth. And Michael absolutely needs to see what this information is. Nelle spent almost a full year in a mental institution. Okay. Jake is suddenly very interested in how Jason used to look, Liz tells Franco. Ava steals one of Franco's sketches of Jason Morgan. Andre says that things are unraveling. Klein says that they're going to intercept patient 6 tonight. Sonny is walking through the safe house. He tells the person to show themselves. He does. And patient Jason and Sonny have their guns on each other. Sonny and Jason, ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my absolute goodness. I can't. I'm so excited. And so thank you so much for watching. It is raining even harder, even though the weather said it wasn't going to rain. So I will see you in 2 seconds from General Hospital. Bye.